it'll be, the more eyeshadow, the darker it will be. So I want it to be kind of dark like the eyeshadow. So I'm going to put quite a bit in there. Just tap it on in there, just like that, until it's at the desired color. See, nice and pretty. Keep tapping away. Let me scoot my table over here so that I can use this. Scoot this back. Got a lot of stuff on my table, so bear with me. Been making a lot of polishes and acrylics today. So I'm just going to sit this right here so you guys can watch. I'm just doing the same thing that I was doing. Just still dumping this in there. There we go, better. So I'm just dumping this in there, if you'll see, because I want it nice and purple, really pretty. Let me show you the outcome. That's what it's looking like so far. Nice and purple, really purple. And so what I'll do is, once I mix this in, I'm just going to add some cheap, no lift, crystal clear, powdered acrylic powder that will just mix in with it, make it a little bit lighter. But you can also use this over and over, so you want to make sure that you make enough that, you know, your client is satisfied that you could do a full set. You could use this as paint and just put a light color, you know, a light application over the acrylic. Yeah. Yeah. I can't see that. Okay, now we're going to add. We are going to add our no lift clear to the purple eyeshadow that we just poured inside of here. So you're just going to add just a couple spoonfuls. So I'm just going to take my cuticle pusher, and I'm just going to kind of use this as my scooper, and I'm just going to scoop however many scoops I need in there. You'll see I'm just kind of scooping my acrylic inside the container. Like I said, I had a little bit in there earlier from, you know, where I made some before, but I was running low, and everybody has loved that. I'm not a nail tech. This is all stuff that I've learned from people that I've watched on YouTube mix up mixes and do nails. So this is my first YouTube tutorial. And then you're just going to take it and you're just going to mix it and blend it really well. Make sure you get all the powder and the eyeshadow and mix those together. Now the eyeshadow will look kind of clumpy until you mix it in with the powder. Until you mix it in with the acrylic. But once you're done, it's actually gorgeous. It's a beautiful lavender color. There we go, we just mix it up. And there it is. Now you could add stuff to it if you'd like. If you want to add a little, glitter, you can do that. I got a little small thing of glitter here that I will, this is fine glitter that I got off eBay. But you could also get these at the craft stores. I went and did a haul today for a craft store, and I got a bunch of different fine colored glitters. I also got hexies, and I got these. So I'll be making acrylics powders out of all these different colors. I got these to make polishes out of. I'm actually wearing this polish here. I made this the other day, and it's just a gel polish that I mixed up. I mixed this with a little bit of gel builder, and that way when you paint it on, it's nice and smooth when you put your top coat on. But that's actually what I'm wearing today, and that's this. So I'm just going to add a little bit of glitter, just 2 teaspoons of this glitter here. A couple little, not teaspoons, but a couple little dabs, just to give it a nice little shine with it, along with that eyeshadow, because eyeshadow already has a pretty shimmer to it. That'll just give it a little bit more bling, and I love bling. So you just take it, mix it up. Sorry guys. Alright, so again, you just take it and mix it up. Just like that. See? And then it comes out to just be a gorgeous, have a gorgeous powder that will be great application, and I'll apply it for you here in just a moment. And then we will apply that on the nail, and you'll see what it looks like. So that's the acrylic. Okay, so I'm back to apply the purple mix that we just made out of eyeshadow from the dollar store, which is $1. Okay, LA Colors. And it is grape jelly. Okay, LA Colors, grape jelly. And we also used No Lift Clear, which is cheap. So this is just, you know, a good easy way to make your own colored acrylics. I know we spend a lot of money on these from eBay, which, I mean, I guess they're not a lot of money, but you know, $3, $4 for 12 small ones, and you can make your own size big one that'll last on a couple full sets. So that way, if you like it, you can do your fill in. You could also use this for, like, you know, just regular polish and just do you a clear coat over the nail. So you can use it either way, but it's just eyeshadow from the dollar store and clear acrylic. So, and then the application is really easy. So what I'm going to do is I got a nail here. I got some monomer, as you'll see. Here's the monomer. Got my brush. And then I have a powder. I'm just going to grab a nail here so that I can show you how application goes on. Now, it is a little messy, like when wiping off your brush, so you want to make sure before dipping your brush back into your monomer bowl that you've wiped your brush clean before dipping it back in your monomer bowl. I'm not a professional. I've never done nails before other than just now. I just got interested in them, got tired of going to the shop, and started doing my own nails. So I need to fill in, and my polish is also a little thin right now. But anyway, I just started doing my own nails like everybody else did. Not a professional. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dip my brush in my monomer, wipe the tip off. I'm going to grab a bead. And the application of the bead, it looks fairly good. So you're just going to put it on there as you normally would. Pat it into place. Pat, 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 pat. Pat it into place. The color is gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's really, really pretty. So, dip it again. And again, I'm just learning how to do nails, so, and this is all stuff that I've learned from people that I've watched on YouTube, you know, so I've just watched your technique, and I've kind of learned off that and just pat it into place. Now the liquid monomer I'm using is that OPI where it has no smell, but that is like really oily, so I really don't like it. But to do this tutorial, I decided to use it because I don't want to use my expensive monomer. So, and it's a little harder to work with than the other kind. So as you see, there's not really a lot of beads or, you know, nothing. It's pretty easy to work with. I don't know why I'm taking this long, but again, no professional. But you just grab a bead, maybe two if you'd like. Nice bead. Put it on there. And again, the more you put on there, it looks like, the darker that it gets. So, I mean, if you like it light, you can just, like, put a really light coat on it and then encapsulate it with clear. Or you can, you know, put it on with a little more on there, and it gets darker as you go, if you'll look at that. Definitely pretty though, whatever the case. So if you'll see, you can see the glimmer, you can see the shine. It's really pretty. You can even see the little specks of glitter that I put in there that look gorgeous. So you just put it on there like that. And spread it on. Now you can use it as a polish, you can use it as a, you know, not really a polish, but you know, you can like just put a light coat over your nail. I don't really know all the lingo and stuff yet, you know, like I said, I just started doing nails, guys, so don't eat me up. So yeah, we just brush it, and sometimes you might want to put a little bit more monomer on there if it starts to get sticky. Like this monomer is really hard to work with sometimes because it's really oily on the top. It's really oily on the top, so you got to take a buffer and buff all this oil off before taking your drill to it, you know, when you put on a set. Just dip.